And what's good, chat? I ain't even late. 1 to 10. How we doing, ladies and gentlemen? I'm back. Yo. What's good, Wee? What's good, Rob? What's good, chat? What's good, Zach? What's good, ladies and gentlemen? What's good, Adam? What's good, chat? Gray hoodie. Chat, I'm early, baby. Chat, I'm early, man. Yo, Steph, Bailey, Big Mama, Pause, Turbo, Own, Girl, Caitlin, Hind, Dr. Original, Beg, Shock, Nest, appreciate you. W Sobers, chat. Chat, how's everybody's day going on a scale of 1 to 10? Let me hear it, man. Huh? Yo, Diana with the 5 gifted, appreciate you. Chat, how we doing on a scale of 1 to 10? Huh? Yo, Psycho Queen with the 5 gifted as well. New Five Nights at Freddy's drop, man. Chat, I ain't gonna play it, bro. Chat, I ain't gonna play it, man. Yo, QWERTY with the 5. It's just not, chat, it's just not my style. It's not, Y'all talking about Into the Deep, right? Or Into the Pool, whatever it is. Yeah, man. I don't know, it's just, it ain't my style. You know what I mean? It's, you know, it's into the, yeah, Into the Puddle, whatever it's called. Yo, Layla with the 5. Yo, Long with the 5. Shut up and play games. Buddy, I'm 2 minutes and 20 seconds into the stream. Kiddie! Chat, you know what I'm sad about, though, bro? Yo, Leonardo with the 5. Chat, I'm sad that Judge Sim is over, man. Type 1 if you're sad about that. Yo, Stinky Toes with the 25 gifted. Give me some W's for Stinky Toes with the 25 gifted. Appreciate that, Stinky Toes. Chat, have y'all played the new Five Nights at Freddy's game? Bro, it's not my style, man. Yo, Folly with the 5. Bro, chat, my allergies messing up, man. Ban the guy that just said play Overwatch 2. What is wrong with you? Did you actually just say that? What? Chat, what would y'all do if I actually booted up Overwatch 2, bro? Yo, Jackson with the 5. Chat, would you leave? Chat, would you leave if I actually booted up? Dude, I don't know. I don't know how many people play that game. You know what's crazy, though, chat? Somebody in here right now is playing it. There's somebody in here right now that's playing Overwatch 2. Yo, Jay-Z with the 5, Miss Bunny with the 5, and Plum with the 10W gifters, Big Bird with the 10W Big Bird, man. Valorant sucks too. Matter of fact, I would put Valorant and Overwatch 2 in the same boat. They're both equally as bad. Equally as bad, chat. Chat, type 1 if you're an Overwatch or a Valorant player. Dude, here's the thing. If you're going to play Valorant, why not just play Counter-Strike. Valorant looks better? No, it don't. Yo, B with the 5. Yo, chat, you know what game that I saw that came out that people were actually like saying was good? Apparently there's a grocery store simulator game that dropped. Have y'all seen it? You know I had to download it. You know I had to download it, chat. Didn't you play it? No, this is a whole new one. This is a whole new one. Chat, what y'all do today, man? Yo, True Blue with the 5. Play Into the Pit. You know you would like it. I'm not playing Into the Pit. I'm not. I don't like the structure. I'm not playing Into the Pit. Rosie with the 5. Miles with the 5. Chat, I mean, dude, look, man. Chat, look, bro. Chat, look, man. Dude, this just, it ain't my style, man. Chat, this ain't my style, man. It's not. It's not my style of game. Judge Sim, let's go. Who's gonna tell him, chat? Buddy, Judge Sim is over. Would this absolute loser just type? Yo, D Foley with the 5. I'll never find it. I'll never find. Yo, what is this? Yo, Crusader with the 5. Bro, what was that? And Dress to Impress is? Yes, it is, buddy. Don't be a hater. You just being a hater. Yo, Case, play Nocturnals. It just released. No, it did not. It literally didn't. Yo, chat, you know what's crazy? Dude, I think this month, dude, Fears the Fathom might be coming out this month, bro. Bro. Dude. Watch the Black Ops 6 Zombies trailer. A million views in 10 hours. Oh my goodness. This is it, I'm assuming, right? Garbage. Immediately garbage. Don't know why. I'm just judging. This dude wants to be Solid Snake so bad, buddy. Stop. You ain't him. You ain't Solid Snake. With your little eye patch on. Only person allowed to wear an eye patch is Solid Snake. Bro thinks he's Solid Snake or something.
What are you standing around for?
Queso Booty Flakes with the 5.
Bounce.
Is this Alcatraz from back in the day?
Watch your back. We got some dead.
Okay, I got a problem with this. What reason would you ever have to dive in Call of Duty Zombies? What are you diving from?
Watch your back.
Like, ma'am, you ain't got no reason to be flying across the map like this.
We got some dead meat to grind.
Wait, what did that say? Ain't that how it always is? Ain't it always round-based? Modern Warfare 3 wasn't? Well, who played that? You are not Solid Snake. Oh my goodness, he looks almost like him here. Dude, at first glance, you would think this is Solid Snake right here. Some nerd in the chat just said Modern Warfare 2 was the best, hands down. Are you talking about the Modern Warfare 2 from 2 years ago, or are you talking about the one from like 15 years ago? Because even if you're talking about the Modern Warfare 2 from 15 years ago, you're still wrong.
You're done.
Oh my goodness, they collabed with Fallout. What is that?
You're done.
W collab. Man, am I getting old? Because no lie, you could have showed me like Kino from Black Ops 1 and you're just running around in a circle in like bare bones rooms buying guns off the wall and I would have thought it was cooler. Buddy, you're 19. What are you talking about? Oh, man, you're a goober, dude. I wonder how many people actually believe that. What is that? Dude, what was that? Yo, Flip Flap with the 5. Hold up. Well, I ain't playing this. Yo, Brookie with the 5. There it is right there, buddy. I ain't playing that. Giant spider action? Ain't no way, buddy. Oh, nah!
Order digitally and instantly unlock the Reflect 115.
Chat, does anybody in here have high hopes for this? There's potential. Yo, Adam, you're from Alaska. Do y'all even have internet in Alaska? How you gonna play this, bro? Dude, here's the thing, man. I would like to be excited, be like, oh man, you know, new one dropping. But dude, I've been saying that for the past like 5 years, and I've just been getting spat on. To the point to where I can't even hold out hope anymore. You know what I mean, chat? But I will say, chat, I will say that the only thing that is giving me hope is that it's Treyarch. I will say that. The fact that it's Treyarch is, you know. Chat, who's better, Treyarch or what's their names? Obviously Treyarch. Yo, Ange with the 2,000 bits high case. Always look forward to watching your streams today. I was hoping I'd get a happy birthday. I'm officially turned 19. Yo, happy birthday, Ange, Mister. Happy chat. Happy birthday to Ange, Mister. Appreciate the bits. I don't know, man. What this goober just saying these 1,000 bits? How you been a sub for 11 months talking crazy? Hello? That pretty much, yeah. Uh-huh. Alright. Love you, bye. Anyway, look at this goober with this 1,000 bits right here. This dude's been subbed for 11 months. You're about to get packed up. This dude literally just said, how are you going to constantly play low-tier free horror games and say that the new Five Nights at Freddy's is not your style? If you needed the $20, here you go. Because it's not my style! I don't play low-tier horror games that are that style! You absolute goober! What are you talking about? How you been a sub for 11 months and you don't know that? How? How, bro? How have you been not followed, but subbed for 11 months and you don't know that? That is unreal. Say something, goober. Then you gonna send another 5,000 bits and say, I love you, though. Yeah, okay, buddy. Yeah, I'm sure you do, buddy. Ain't no way. Chat, 11-month sub is crazy. You know how long 11 month is, chat? That's 340 something days. Or something. I think. How many days is that? I don't even know how many days that is. What are the comments looking like right here? 212, the most iconic sound, is back. Wait. First off, was that the Thunder Cannon? Wait a minute, they might got me. Wait, they might got me. Hang on. Yo, Cosby with the 5.
Warzone and Warzone Mobile.
Was that the Thunder thing? The Thunder Gun! Res me, I got the Thunder Gun!
Fair 3, Call of Duty Warzone and Warzone Mobile.
Wow, that sound? Bro, that's the old Jizzle. Dude. What is that?
Struggling with moderate to severe Crohn's disease or
I had to
ulcerative
click on it.
colitis? Talk to your doctor about #1 prescribed Entyvio, offering
They say the diamonds are forever, but sadly, not all McDonald's menu items are diamonds. Poor marketing, stiff competition, and just plain bad ideas have doomed many would-be Big Macs to the big menu in the sky. But every single one of them
They had pizzas? Look at this goober. What you looking at?
was beloved by somebody. So today, we're going to take a look at some discontinued McDonald's menu items
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Did I just see something called a mixed salad?
loved by somebody. So
What is this? Nah, y'all can keep that one.
today, we're going to take a look at some discontinued McDonald's menu items people never forgot. Before we get started, be sure to subscribe to
That's
the Weird
Burger King.
History
That's not McDonald's.
Food channel. After that, please leave a comment and let us know what other fast food favorites you would like to hear about. Okay, somebody keep an eye out for the Hamburglar. He probably has half of these stashed in his car. Originally tested in select markets in California, the Big and Tasty first dropped in 1997.
What is that, a off-brand quarter pounder? Like what?
And then went nationwide in the year 2000 as part of a promotional tie-in with Disney's California Adventure theme park in Anaheim. As its size-oriented name might suggest, the Big and Tasty was intended to be a direct competitor for Burger King's Whopper, but it never really took off. And
Chad,
was
have you ever gotten a burger from any fast food place that looks like this? This well assembled?
discontinued in the US in 2011. However, if you desperately need a fix, the Big and Tasty
Rest up, goat.
is still available on select US military bases. All you have to do to get one is enlist.
What you mean hot mustard sauce is gone? I bet you I got some of that in my house right now.
When McDonald's first introduced their now iconic Chicken McNuggets, consumers could dip them in one of 4 sauces: barbecue, sweet and sour, honey, and hot mustard. But even for McNuggets, time marches on. And in 2011,
Yeah, time marches on backwards because McNuggets suck now, ma'am.
the fast food giant introduced some new varieties, including sweet chili, honey mustard,
Great.
spicy buffalo, and creamy ranch.
Great roll.
With all the new options, it was decided that some of the old ones should move on. And with that, hot mustard sauce was slowly phased out, being completely
Chad, do
discontinued.
we have any hot mustarders in here? Tell me I'm not the only one. There's got to be some more hot mustarders in here. McDonald's did a collab with Jiu-Jitsu Kaisen. Buddy, what is that?
in the US in 2014.
Or was it?
Turns out, while the sauce was removed from McDonald's menus nationally, it's still available in select markets, apparently at the whim of your local McDonald's owner.
What? You can literally go get some now. Okay. Ooh.
Introduced for a limited time in 1998, and then joining the menu on a more permanent basis in 2003, Chicken Selects were essentially McDonald's version of chicken fingers. Despite being offered with sauces like spicy buffalo, creamy ranch, honey mustard, consumers didn't seem too hot on picking this chicken. They undersold nationally.
Yeah, they're not that good. They're really not.
Were deleted from the US menu in 2013. In the summer of 1987, McDonald's decided, purely from the goodness of their hearts, to offer consumers the chance to supersize their meal with
Yeah! Bull!
extra large drink and side of fries. Americans do love more, but
What are you talking about, ma'am? Why are you throwing strays?
McDonald's supersize menu items officially bit the dust in 2004 after lackluster sales. A need to trim what it considered to be a bloated menu, and public clamor for healthier options brought it back.
McDonald's wanted to trim their bloated menu. Yes, you trimmed your bloated menu, and now you don't even have a menu. McDonald's probably has the worst versatile menu in all the fast food. McDonald's menus like genuinely suck. I've been informed that Fall Guys is on Fortnite now, no ground. I think I saw that trailer, yeah. Yet you still eat it? No, man. Dude, chat, think about it. What does McDonald's have, bro? Nothing exactly.
Down to size. Won't anyone think of the fries? Originally introduced in the Midwest in 1985 and nationally in 1988, the cheddar melt is basically a quarter pounder topped with onions sauteed in butter.
Oh, man. Hold up now.
Teriyaki sauce and cheddar cheese sauce on a rye bun. That, actually sounds pretty good.
Yeah, what happened to it? Yo, D Honey with the 50 gifted. Give me some W's for D Honey with the 50 gifted. Chat, WD Honey, man, with the 50 gifted, bro. I appreciate you, D Honey. WD Honey, dude.
It was last seen in 2004 and briefly again in 2014, but as of 2023, it remains off the menu.
Why?
Introduced in 2009, the Angus Burger, also known as the Angus Third Pounder.
This is the one I was waiting for. The downfall of McDonald's. Snud with the 5. Me and my mom were the biggest fans in the world of the Angus Burger Mushroom and Swiss. You see it right here? That's it. Oh my goodness, look at it! Has it really been gone since 2009? I'm getting old, man. B with the 5. Bro. The chat on everything I love, I'm not exaggerating. If you never had the Angus mushroom and Swiss burger from McDonald's, this right here is the best thing they ever released, and I'm including their fries. These are better than their fries. This is literally the best thing they've ever had. It's not even close. Oh, man. I'm sad, dude. Arnold with the 5 gifted.
Of 2023.
This was the downfall of McDonald's, chat. Since 2009, downhill. Knight Rider with the 5.
It remains off the menu.
Yo, Thief with the 10, WD.
Introduced in 2009, the Angus Burger, also known as the Angus Third Pounder, which is more fun to shout at a drive-thru speaker, was part of a long series of attempts to market higher-end menu items. But it seems like the public just isn't interested in buying fancy food from McDonald's.
I don't know how. That's all I got when I went there.
You can only spend so much money on a cheeseburger until you start wondering why you're buying it from a clown. The Angus Burger was put out to pasture in 2013.
Oh, nah, we can skip this.
Although it's a staple of their menu now, there was a time when walking into a McDonald's and asking for a salad would have gotten you on the news, or perhaps thrown in jail. That would explain
As you should.
why some of Mickey D's early attempts at serving healthier options just didn't work. Like the McSalad Shakers, which were basically just salads in a cup.
Buddy, who was eating that? A rabbit?
The good intentions, these precursors to McDonald's premium salads, which came in 3 flavors, Chef, Grilled Chicken Caesar, and Garden, were discontinued in 2003 due to lackluster sales.
I wonder why.
BLT stands for bacon, lettuce, and tomato, and it's one of the most famous sandwiches in the universe.
Chat, here's my opinion on BLTs. If you take out the T, they're actually good. If you just get a BL, they're good. Take out the T.
The McDLT.
And again, Chad, I've said it before, I'll say it again. Tomatoes make everything worse.
Stood for a McDonald's lettuce and tomato sandwich and is only remembered by those who experienced it. Wait, shouldn't it be an MLT? Introduced in 1984, the meat and bottom half of the McDLT were prepared separately from the top half, which included the lettuce, tomato, American
back when y'all actually had morals, McDonald's.
cheese, pickles, and sauces. Both were then packaged into a specially designed 2-sided styrofoam container to be
Look at the effort they used to put in. You won't get that now. We used to be a society.
when you were ready to eat. The problem was, that container was worse for the environment than a McOil spill. The company discontinued the weirdly named burger in 1991. Now considered one of the biggest product flops of all time, the Arch Deluxe was McDonald's attempt to sell a burger for adults. The burger was made with high-end ingredients, including
There's just no creativity. We have seen like 6 different burgers that all look the same so far. Like, bro, what?
quarter pound of beef on a potato flour bun, bacon, leaf lettuce, tomato, American cheese, onions, ketchup,
Won't
a
y'all do
secret
something
mustard,
crazy?
and mayonnaise sauce. But despite spending the modern equivalent of over $500 million on its introductory advertising campaign, more than any fast food company had ever spent to promote a menu item, the burger never took off with the public and was discontinued in 2000.
Here's another one. Get creative, man.
The Son of Mac was a single patty version of the Big Mac, kind of like hamburger training wheels, for the Big Mac version of a Whopper Jr. That, as the name implies, most people who want a Big Mac want it, well, big. Possibly for that
Dude,
reason,
facts.
the Son of Mac never really caught on in the US. It was sold in Australia and New Zealand for a while, but has since been discontinued in those markets as well.
Okay, all you gotta do is order a quarter pounder with mac sauce on it.
But hope springs eternal. The little burger no one wanted is still sold in Canada, having found its niche as the Kids Mac. Traditionally, a triple-double is when a basketball player gets 10 or more points, assists, and rebounds in a single game. But McDonald's left many a sports fan confused when its triple-double burger had nothing to do with basketball and everything to do with Batman.
Well, yeah, ma'am. Triple-double can mean something else.
The superheroic sandwich consisted of 3 beef patties and 2 slices of cheese, served on the same type of sesame seed roll used for the McRib, and was released as part of a promotion for the 19...
Like what? Say I have 2 bottles of water. I have 1 over here, and then I have another 2, then another 2. That's a triple-double.
1995 blockbuster Batman Forever. That's the one with Jim Carrey. So why was it called a triple-double when the whole point of the sandwich was to promote Batman? Well, McDonald's probably figured no one would want to order something called a Bat Burger. Whatever the case, it was discontinued after the movie left theaters in the late summer of 1995. What do you get when you cross a Chicken McNugget with an onion ring? You get one of McDonald's very early attempts to please vegetarians, the Onion Nugget. They were exactly what they claimed to be, onion rings in a convenient nugget shape. To this day, no one exactly knows why they disappeared from test markets in the 1970s, but that's given them an air of mystery and a cult following among fast food enthusiasts.
Well, are they good?
McDonald's attempted to expand their breakfast offerings and cash in on the growing market for breakfast bagels by releasing 3 delicious varieties: a ham, egg, and cheese bagel, a steak, egg, and cheese bagel, and the Spanish omelet bagel, which included sausage, pepper jack, and American cheese, and an egg stuffed with onions and peppers. That's pretty early in the morning to book a guaranteed trip to the restroom. Another poor seller, the Spanish omelet bagel was banished from the menu during the early 2000s.
For what?
Not to be confused with McWings.
If you get bone-in wings from McDonald's, you need to be studied.
Similar product that is still...
Yo, K. Volland with the 25 gifted. WK Volland. Chat, WK Volland with the 25 gifted. Appreciate you, K. Volland.
Sold at many international McDonald's locations, Mighty Wings weren't a big seller for the fast food giant. In fact, after rolling out the bone-in chicken wings with spicy breading in 2013, franchises were forced to sell millions of discounted wings just to get rid of them all.
Oh,
Sounds like a mighty failure and a mighty pain in the ass.
Parents with the 5.
The Big 33/McJordan Special was a quarter pounder with bacon and special barbecue sauce named
Here we go again, just another burger!
after basketball players Larry Bird or Michael Jordan, depending on where you were eating one. In some parts of the country, it was called the McJordan Special in honor of Jordan, and in other places, it was called the Big 33 in honor of Bird's jersey number, presumably because the McBird Special just sounds like you're about to eat a McDonaldland character. It was ultimately discontinued in 1992.
When are you gonna show us what we've been waiting for, ma'am?
But a 20-year-old jug of the barbecue sauce sold on eBay for just a hair under $10,000. Borrowing its name from another discontinued menu item, Chicken McBites, Fish McBites were
Oh my goodness, those look gas. Oh my goodness.
basically just nugget-sized pieces of the McDonald's Filet-O-Fish served with tartar sauce. So it was like eating a fried fish patty your parents had to cut up for you. Introduced in February of 2013, the menu item that was also called by the equally bad but also more fun name, Fish McDippers, sold so poorly that they were discontinued by April of 2013.
What?
In 1979, the first Star Trek movie hit theaters, AC/DC released the album Highway to Hell,
Nobody
and McDonald's
cares.
released the chopped beef steak sandwich. Despite being described as the best sandwich McDonald's ever produced, this oblong burger on a bun with onions and barbecue sauce disappeared in the early 1980s.
Oh, that's what became of the McRib, chat, aka the McMid.
So, what happened? Well, the burger, which was served with the side of onion nuggets
No,
and
not the McMid, the
only
McDisgusting. Yo, Ghostface with 25 gifted. W Ghostface with the 25 gifted.
available between 4
Appreciate
and 9
you,
p.m.,
Ghostface.
cost $1.29 at a time that a regular burger set you back 40 cents. Nobody wants to be seen paying extra for onion nuggets. Maybe that's why they only sold them at night. The McPizza was created to compete directly with Domino's and Pizza Hut. And
That's a tall order, Mickey D's.
in that sense, it was a pretty dramatic failure. But the problem with pizza, if indeed pizza can have a problem, is that it takes a
Like,
while.
who do y'all think y'all are, man? See, I'm glad when stuff like this fails because you're so successful you think you can take over the world, and then you try to, like, beat somebody at their own game and you fail miserably. Like, check your ego, McDonald's, please. The fact that you thought you could come out here and make a pizza that would outdo Domino's or Pizza Hut is the most, like, insane thing I've ever seen. Like, stop with the ego, man.
To prepare. Since most people who opt for fast food want their food fast, this item never really caught on with customers, and it was discontinued by around 2000. Except, for some reason...
Yeah, because if you told your friends I went to McDonald's and ordered a pizza, they'd beat you up.
For another, it's still available at a single location in Orlando, Florida. For some reason or another, it's still available at a single location in Orlando, Florida.
If you live in Orlando, go get one and tell me about it.
Maybe Mickey likes it.
The
Introduced in
McWhat?
1983, the McLobster was a lobster roll served in a hot dog bun with shredded lettuce and something called lobster sauce. At nearly $6, McLobster was too expensive for the average McDonald's customer because spending too much on food is the precise experience a McDonald's customer is trying to avoid. It was discontinued nationally in 2017, but occasionally resurfaces in the New England and Atlantic Canadian regions, where lobster is more abundant and less expensive.
No, I'm good.
Similar to their brief flirtation with Mexican food, McDonald's also briefly tried getting it on with Asian cuisine in the form of Shanghai McNuggets. But the company didn't really put their heart into the relationship. The Shanghai McNuggets were essentially just regular McNuggets sold with sweet and sour sauce, hot mustard, teriyaki sauce, a fortune cookie, and chopsticks. It was discontinued in the late 90s.
Buddy, I dare y'all to try something like this in 2024. Ghostface with the 5.
1980s.
You notice how they didn't stay on that very long. Yeah, we gotta hurry up and get this off the screen. They knew they was cooked. The McLean Deluxe. What do you know? Another random burger.
In the 1990s, McDonald's introduced a line of healthier products known as the Deluxe line, and the McLean Deluxe was the Golden Arches attempt at a healthy burger, which contained ketchup, mustard, pickles, tomato, a lettuce leaf, and a reduced fat patty, all on a bakery-style roll. And thanks to ingredients like seaweed and other additives, the sandwich was 91% fat-free. But part of the experience of going to McDonald's is ordering something that could stop your heart like a traffic light.
Thanks.
So the McLean Deluxe was discontinued in 1996 after flopping with the public. The whole Deluxe line followed in 2000. McSoup was essentially Campbell's soup in a McDonald's cup. And
Oh,
well,
that's disgusting.
that's pretty much all there is to it. It came in 2 flavors, chicken noodle and broccoli and cheese, and
Oh
was served
my-
only
oh
at certain
my.
times of the year in colder climates. Locations in places like Hong Kong, Taiwan, and Portugal still make soups available to customers, albeit very different
Golly.
ones. But American consumers have been forced to go McSoupless ever since this one
I
disappeared
think we're okay.
from the menu.
Are you not going to show the one we've been waiting for?
This cheeseburger that had a slice of pineapple where a beef patty would normally be was created as a vegetarian option for Catholics who didn't eat meat on Friday.
What?
McDonald's CEO Ray Kroc thought this meatless burger would be way more popular than the filet of fish, and he bet a fortune of money on it. But when he normally had a pretty sharp business sense, this is a bet he lost. McDonald's voted with their wallets, and the filet of fish soundly trumped the McHula. Mixed spaghetti included pasta, marinara sauce, meatballs, and a cheese topping. It hung around until the 1980s, at which point it was
Oh,
discontinued everywhere except Orlando, Florida. Wait, really? What is it with that place? There's also a mixed spaghetti on the menu in the Philippines, but that one is actually a completely different dish. During the 90s, McDonald's considered bringing the
Oh,
product
that's
back.
nasty.
They tested mixed spaghetti in a few select markets and discovered, much like with McPizza, consumers weren't biting.
Okay, so you literally showed everything but the snack wrap. How could you have done this?
Ray Kroc hated hot dogs. Why?
We're a loser, Ray!
According to Kroc, you never really know what's in a hot dog's skin.
I don't
He
care.
hated them so much, he banned them from ever being sold at his restaurants. But he made one crucial mistake. He didn't live forever. After Kroc's passing,
Oh, he did. Rest in peace, Ray.
McHot dogs found their way into a few markets, only to fail miserably. They haven't been seen on a McMenu since the late 90s. Ray may have been onto something. So what do you think? Did you
I think that you literally showed everything besides the snack wrap. When was this video made? 9 months ago. Dude, there's so many food videos, chat. Dude, there's so many food videos, man. Oh my goodness, look at this top comment. Look at this top comment. No mention of snack wraps. Those were delicious. They need to bring them back. Yeah. Yeah, literally. Man, I want to watch one more. What should we watch, chat? One more. What should we watch? 10 worst foods that are destroying your health. That's a myth. Ooh, the downfall of KFC? KFC didn't have a downfall, though. How Pringles were made? Wait, where was that? Oh my goodness. Last one.
Going into an office, working
Bro,
50 hours
I don't know
a week.
why y'all are giving me these ads. This has nothing to do with me. I've never clicked on this.
Having that structure. I knew that I wanted.
Hi everybody, today let's join Captain Discovery as we explore the secret behind the door of one of the largest Pringles factories in the world.
Chat, y'all mess with Pringles nowadays, man? I don't know. Here's what happened to Pringles. They started tasting fake. Pringles like started tasting it started like being like an imposter of what a Pringle actually is. It's like a Pringle it's like a chip pretending to be a Pringle. I don't know why y'all showing us potatoes.
Ever stuff chips in your backpack only to find them crumbled later? That's where Pringles excels. Their iconic cylindrical packaging and irresistible crunch are unmatched. What's the secret behind these potato wonders?
They ain't potato, that's the secret. It's plastic. Bro, can you talk?
History of Pringles. Pringles, a special type of potato chip, were invented in the US in 1968 by Alexander Lipa, an engineer at Procter & Gamble.
Dude, look how big them cans used to be.
They were widely introduced in the US and are still one of the most popular snacks in the US today.
I would have to disagree. I don't really see people getting Pringles anymore.
Production process. How does a factory with 650 workers work 24/7 to create crispy jars of Pringles?
Did you just call that a jar? Buddy, it's called a can!
One, harvesting potatoes. The journey begins with the humble potato.
Uh-huh. Oh, does it? AI-generated video.
Pringles sources its potatoes primarily from trucks, selecting only the finest specimens for processing.
What did you just say?
Pringles sources its potatoes primarily from trucks,
Where else are they supposed to get them? Are they supposed to airdrop them from an airplane with a parachute? No, duh, they come in on a truck.
selecting only the finest specimens for processing. Did you know that Americans consume an average of 125 pounds, 11 kilograms of potatoes per year? That's a lot of spuds. Potatoes meeting strict criteria for size, surface smoothness, and absence of disease are chosen for the next stage.
I don't need the B-roll footage.
2.
Okay,
Screening and washing. Before entering the production line, potatoes undergo meticulous screening and washing processes.
I don't need the
This machine is
B-roll!
equipped with a component resembling a long broom. As the potatoes pass through it, it sweeps away dirt.
This dude says 2 sentences and waits a minute to say the next sentence. There's no way.
Specialized machinery removes dirt and debris, ensuring that only the highest quality potatoes proceed.
Oh, I can mess with this one!
When you have rheumatoid arthritis,
Ow!
the smallest things can feel like the biggest.
Hi, we're Visible. Get set to travel this summer with a wireless...
Ah!
On one dark and stormy night, a mad scientist at Cornell University, hidden from the prying eyes of...
I don't care where you're
This the
from
one, this the one.
or who you are. There's nothing like a good piece of fried chicken.
Dude, Jeff, what can you do when all the titles look like that, man?
Yeah.
Originally intended to help preserve foods, frying became a common cooking technique worldwide because
that a
it makes
spider?
anything taste just a little bit
Yo,
better.
Lyndon with the 25 gifted. W. Lyndon with the 25 gifted. Chat, W. Lyndon with the 25. Ah! W. Lyndon, man, appreciate you.
The invention of the frying pan has been credited to the ancient Mesopotamians, which means humans have been frying food pretty much since the dawn of civilization
Appreciate
itself.
y'all.
And the origins of some of your favorite fried foods might surprise you. So today, we're going to take a look at some deliciously crispy facts we didn't know about the history of fried
We'll see if I didn't know them. I bet I know all these.
foods. Before we get started, be sure to subscribe to the Weird History Food channel. After that, please leave a comment and let us know what other foods you would like to hear about. Okay, fries are up. Widely regarded as nature's perfect food, the churro is made by...
Ma'am, I can assure you that you are the first person in history to reference a churro as nature's perfect food. There's not a single person in this chat that has ever said that.
Widely regarded as nature's perfect food, the churro is made by piping a
Ban
batter
everybody
of
that
flour,
just said
water,
I have.
and salt through a star-tipped utensil known as a churrera into hot oil where it fries until it's crispy. Known for their distinct ridged design, churros were traditionally dusted with cinnamon and sugar. In recent years,
Them
however,
things
they've
good, I'm not
increasingly
gonna
become
lie.
available in other flavors such as chocolate and caramel, which is great because variety is the spice of life, specifically when that variety is chocolate and caramel. While these pastries are primarily associated with Spain, Portugal, and Latin America, their exact origin is unclear.
Subway.
One theory holds that Portuguese sailors discovered a salty fried food in the shape of a stick in northern China called yutiao. They brought the frying technique home with them, but turned the food from a salty treat to a sweet one. When the Spanish heard of it, they put a twist on the recipe.
Oh my goodness! You know what these remind me of, chat, that are goated? Have y'all ever had a funnel cake, dude? Oh my goodness. Dude, funnel cakes might be the best thing I've ever eaten in my life. I don't mess with sweet stuff like that, but funnel cakes are so good, bro. Diana with the 5.
Recipe by pushing the dough through a star-shaped tip before frying it. Another theory is that churros were invented by nomadic Spanish shepherds in the Middle Ages, who cooked the treats over an open fire. Their breed of sheep, the churra, had horns that supposedly
Oh my goodness, they have a breed of sheep called the churro.
The treats over an open fire. Their breed of sheep, the churra, had horns that supposedly resembled churros, making it the most fantastic.
How hungry do you gotta be to be the first guy to look at this sheep and be like, man, that dude's horns sure do look like some churros. That dude was hungry.
Sheep, the churra, had horns that supposedly resembled churros, making it the most fantastical beast that has ever actually existed.
And they killed it.
But food historians have pointed out that churros are extremely similar to types of fritters enjoyed in the Roman Empire and even early.
Was that Assassin's Creed Odyssey footage?
Pointed out that churros are extremely similar to types of fritters enjoyed in
Okay, I thought it was for a minute.
the Roman Empire and even earlier in Greece. So they may just be a native part of Mediterranean cuisine.
Yo, big head
no
with the
matter the
5.
exact origin, we know that the pastries have been around for centuries.
They
and that
good,
they were
too.
introduced to South America during the Spanish Inquisition. In the US, their popularity has been widely credited to Disneyland, which has been
Subway.
selling the snack since the 1980s. So the next time you tuck into a churro, remember to thank Mickey Mouse.
Bro, we ain't gotta give Disneyland credit for everything. Stop it. I ain't thanking Mickey Mouse for nothing.
Spanish Inquisition. Classified as choux pastries, which refers to the high moisture dough that creates steam during the cooking process, beignets are made with a yeasted sweetened dough. After it rises, the dough is cut into
A
squares,
beignet? I thought that was that thing that squirts the water on the toilet action.
fried, and dusted with powdered sugar. The word beignet means fritter in French, although the origin of the word can be traced back to the Celtic word beignet, which means to raise. It's also an anagram of binge, and that simply cannot be a coincidence.
Oh yeah, a
Although
bidet.
it's often
Yeah.
associated with the city of New Orleans, the powdered sugar-coated donut-like treat wasn't actually born there. But nobody knows for sure where it did come from.
America.
The Romans made a vaguely similar dessert called scriblita out of a high-moisture dough fried in animal fat.
Oh,
There may also
no.
be a connection to the fried, pillowy pastry sopapilla, which hails from the Andalusian region of Spain. From Spain, the recipe alleged that it made its way to France and later to French Canada. The French-Canadian settlers then supposedly brought the recipe for beignets to New Orleans in the 18th century.
Woo!
Sweet potato fries or French fries?
If the most popular side dish to have with a burger in the US is fries, onion rings can't be far behind.
They are far behind. Tater tots are over them. What is wrong with this dude, by the way? Get this off my screen.
Oh, well, I guess if I want crisp, golden, mouth-watering onion rings, I'll have to go to Burger King.
This dude has killed at least 20 people in his life.
They're the only reason to go to Burger King if McDonald's is still open. Like many other items in this list, the exact origin of these delicious golden circles has been lost, so unless the creator's name was Johnny Onion Rings,
Arkansas!
their identity will probably never be known. What we do know, however, is that the first documented mention of the crispy fried snack was in an ad for Crisco in a New York Times magazine in 1933. The advertisement included a recipe that said to slice onions into rings, dip them in milk, dredge them in flour, and then
y'all
deep
miss
fry
the
them.
onion rings, man?
Turning
That thing
technically
good,
edible hunks
dude.
of garnish into a calorie-drenched meal was a common money-saving trick of the Depression-era kitchen. The then recipe's publication timing likely dates the creation of onion
I won't
rings to the
say
20th
no.
century, but no one can really be sure. Regardless, the treat has always been
You know what the main problem with onion rings is? When you bite into an onion ring and the onion doesn't sever, and you pull out the entire onion from the ring and you're left with just the crust. Oh yeah, chat, our second YouTube channel hit 1 million subs today, by the way. Chat, the second channel hit 1 million today. We got 2 gold play buttons now, chat. Let's go, man.
Popular and is likely a big contributor to the reported 20 pounds of onions the average American eats every year.
That's it?
T-Mobile savings, take one. Guys, focus. Here's the line. At T-Mobile, you get tons.
Fish and chips is a dish consisted of breaded fried fish
So
and thickly
good.
cut
So good. Fish and chips might be top 10 cuisine of all time.
French fries, often doused in salt and vinegar. It is to England what Coca-Cola and apple pie are to the United States. You know, if you deep fried them, which I'm pretty sure people have. The exact birthplace of fish and chips is unknown, but both Lancashire and London claim to be the meal's port of origin.
Subway.
According to the Lancashire contingent, around 1863, a man named Lees started selling fish and chips from a wooden hut in a market in Mossley, Lancashire. When he
I
moved to
bet
a
them
permanent
things went
shop, a
crazy,
sign in the
too.
window read, "This is the first fish and chip shop in the world," which either shows incredible foresight or a strong intent to franchise. However, Londoners insist the Lancashire folks are full of it.
Mr. Rabata was lying to us.
Tell me something I don't know.
According to them, a Jewish immigrant named Joseph Mallon opened the first fish and chip shop in the Cleveland Way part of London, also around 1863. Sadly, unless new evidence emerges, the only way to settle the dispute is with some sort of fried fish toss, probably. Regardless of where the first one was, in the beginning, most of the industrial...
Fried fish, do.
Ever joke about how you could eat your favorite
Oh my goodness, bro. Do you know how many times somebody has sent me bits and said I look like this guy?
Ever joke about how you could eat your favorite food until you explode? Well, according to legend, Tokugawa Ieyasu, Japan's first shogun, was so smitten with tempura that he keeled over after eating too much of it in a single sitting. He did not, however, explode. At least we're pretty sure. That's something you'd mention. Of course, the stuff he liked was probably a little different than what we get today. Tempura was originally made out of balls of minced meat, fish, or vegetables. In the 18th century, chefs began frying whole fish or vegetables, which helped the dish go from a midday snack to a full meal. In the 20th century, it's often served on top of rice or soba noodles. It generally consists of vegetables, meat, or seafood fried in a light batter and served with soy sauce. The batter is traditionally made of soft flour, eggs, and very cold or sparkling water, and a variety of other ingredients, including mushrooms, seaweed, squash, carrots, okra, lotus root, onions, and green beans can be used in the dish. Although people think of it as Japanese, Portuguese missionaries introduced tempura to Japan in the 16th century. Its purpose was to provide a meatless dish during holy fasting days, and its name
What you mean? Seafood is meat, right?
comes from the Latin ad tempora quaresma, which translates to in the time of Lent.
Seafood is meat!
Prior to the introduction of tempura, fried foods were not part of Japanese culture, but it quickly became popular as a snack. Japanese cardiologists have been thanking the Portuguese ever since.
It's fish. It's meat. If fish wasn't meat, it would literally, vegetarians would eat it. They do? No, they don't. Are y'all really trying to debate me? Bro, a vegetarian that eats fish is called a pescatarian. Vegetarians don't eat fish. Pescatarians eat fish. There's no way y'all are serious right now that you're just here trying to tell me that a living creature isn't meat. Then what is it? It's a sentient being.
The 1991 movie Fried Green Tomatoes chronicles the friendship and possible romance between two young women who open a cafe in a small Alabama town in the 1930s. The titular fried green tomatoes are one of the cafe's specialty dishes. Also, at one point, Chris O'Donnell gets hit by a train.
Google it? Okay, I'm gonna Google it and prove myself right, okay? Y'all don't want me, y'all about to ban everybody up here. Y'all trying to get to a nutrition debate with me. I am the health fanatic. Hey, you ready, you absolute goobers? Make sure I ain't leaking nothing. Pescatarianism is a dietary practice in which seafood is the only source of meat in an otherwise vegetarian diet. The inclusion of other animal products such as egg and dairy is optional. Google is cap.
It's a good movie. The dish, which usually consists of unripe tomatoes dredged in a cornmeal mixture and then deep fried until crispy, originated in the Midwestern or Northeastern U.S. in the late 19th century, potentially introduced to diners by Jewish immigrants. A recipe printed in the Chicago newspaper The Daily Inter-Ocean in 1877 recommended fried green tomatoes as being a breakfast dish, and they were a popular
fried green tomatoes are disgusting. Tomatoes in general are disgusting. And if you disagree, I don't think we can be friends.
In different parts of the U.S. in the first few decades of the 20th century, but recipes were rarely actually published. By the 1970s, fried green tomatoes...
Okay, you know what? Anybody who does like tomatoes, what is the difference between a green tomato and a red tomato? Is there like a big difference?
Tomatoes had lost their popularity, but after the movie's release, the dish gained a mighty second wind and widely came to be perceived as a classic Southern recipe, even though it's anything but. But then they made a movie with Kathy Bates, and they've been famous ever since.
What are you doing? Face it, girls. I'm older and I have more insurance.
Driving the Nissan Rogue with Google built in is like...
Hey, Google. Come on, man. I'm trying to look at my fast food.
The ultimate.
There's nothing Scottish about Scotch eggs. Sorry, Scotty.
Don't you think you should rephrase that?
Hey, he wasn't Scottish either. The Scotch egg is a hard-boiled egg encased in sausage and coated in breadcrumbs, then deep fried until crispy.
Wait, are you cooking? Wait a minute.
Should rephrase that.
Hey, he wasn't Scottish either. The Scotch egg is a hard-boiled egg encased in sausage and coated in breadcrumbs,
oh,
then
it's
deep fried
hard-boiled?
until
Never
crispy.
mind.
That little voice you're hearing in your heart, begging for mercy? Ignore it. What does it expect you to do? Eat health food? The dish has a number of proposed origins, but none of them take place in Scotland. The first theory is that Scotch eggs were invented at a London retail store called Fortnum & Mason in 1738.
Why are you so picky? Sorry, I don't like a hard-boiled egg that's wrapped in sausage and breadcrumbs. Yeah, I'm picky for that.
Wealthy travelers. Another story suggests the dish, originally called a Scotty, was created in the Yorkshire town of Whitby in the 19th century by a business known as William J. Scott and Sons. Still, others believe it may derive from a North African dish first recorded in England during the reign of Queen Elizabeth I.
Did she kill people? Yo, Trent with the 5.
Finally, the Scotch egg could be a British take on the Indian curry dish Nargisi kofta, in which a hard-boiled egg is coated with spicy minced meat. But just like that car in the background of Braveheart, the Scotch egg does not belong in Scotland.
Ooh, man. Oh, yeah, that was Queen Mary, my bad.
Fried chicken wings have been on menus across the U.S. since at least the 1850s, but the spicy, saucy version known as buffalo wings doesn't appear to have debuted until more than a century later, and they didn't truly take off in nationwide popularity until they teamed up with pizza.
Want to see a pizza really take off?
Dry rub clears, by the way. Dry rub clears.
By the 1960s, a Buffalo couple named Frank and Teresa Bellissimo had become famous for supposedly creating this take on fried wings, which they had been serving at the Anchor Bar in Buffalo as early as 1964. However, around the same time, John Young was serving breaded whole chicken wings at his Buffalo Wings and Things franchise and his own variation of the recipe.
Why you like I just said something? Dude, with dry rub, you ain't got to worry about getting all over you. It's not as messy, man.
Signature Mambo sauce. Although it doesn't prove they were the originators, the recipe for buffalo wings that is widely used today does seem to be closer to the recipe that the Bellissimos used in their restaurant. Whatever the case, buffalo wings' popularity really began to soar in the 1970s, when pizzeria owners in Buffalo began serving them as a side dish. In the early 1990s, nationwide chains like Domino's and Little Caesars jumped onto the pizza and wings bandwagon, and there was no looking back after that.
Pizza.
Bro, shut up. Talking about some pizza. Ooh, I love hush puppies!
Thick cornmeal batter fried until it's crispy on the outside and soft and chewy on the inside. Hush puppies.
Oh, these are so good! Not these specifically. These look nasty, but hush puppies in general are so good.
These are a side dish generally served with fried fish or shrimp. Their dense form and crunchy outer shell make them a satisfying treat that can also be used for home defense. Though they're typically associated with the American South, no one knows where or how they were invented, but several theories exist. The most common of those is that when fishermen would start cooking their catch, the dogs would smell it and howl for food. To hush their pups, the fishermen fed them fried bits of dough. Oh, that's a fun one. Let's hope it's that one. Another theory places their origin with Cajuns in Louisiana, who would batter, fry, and eat salamanders, which they called mud puppies. But because eating the slimy little amphibians wasn't winning them any friends in high society, they kept hush about the practice. Others believed that hush puppies were invented by a formerly enslaved person, Romeo Govan, who was a well-known cook in the area around Bamberg, South Carolina in the late 19th and early 20th century. He hosted fish fries where he served, among other things,
don't even say it,
red horse bread. Red horse is the common name of the river-dwelling fish Moxostoma carinatum, and the bread was made of cornmeal batter fried in lard. What people called red horse bread in South Carolina then came to be known as hush puppies elsewhere for reasons unknown.
Oh, what do you mean for reasons unknown? You literally just said the reason why they were called hush puppies. Because the dogs wouldn't leave the fishermen alone, so they would throw it to them, and it made them hush. What you mean you don't know why?
Sort of like how chips mean something different depending on which side of the Atlantic you're on. Whatever the case, in 1934, the fried cornmeal concoction received what was likely its first real attention.
That's just a rumor? Then tell me what other reason why they would be named hush puppies if it wasn't trying to make your dog hush.
Outside the southern U.S., when the author of a travel piece in the Harrisburg Sunday Courier wrote about eating and loving hush puppies while visiting Orlando, Florida. Curiously, she apparently skipped a visit to Universal Studios on that trip, as her review makes no mention of the Jaws ride. So what do you think? Which of these fried food facts surprised you the most?
None of them. I knew all of them.